like Mitchell. It's a game day ritual. Run the ball like Mitchell. We can be like Reynolds and Skipple. Give it a Johnston and he'll get triple. Pass it to Cleary, you know he'll run the pitch. Score points like Jabojevic. I'm game day fit, no need a switch. Cooking up like Cookie Man's in the kitchen. Who's that on the wing? It's Sivo. Score, try and do the Gafrino. Don't get too rowdy or too keen or you'll end up like Hassan Tino. Get a 40-20 like DCE. Run the ball like hectic cheese. Support runner, that's Pappenhausen. But I still got Teddy at the SCG.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Final Siren podcast. Great to be back today. I'm here with Faraz. Faraz, how are you doing today, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing really well, thanks. We've got a ladder predictor coming right up tonight, so be prepared for that. It's going to have our tips from this week through to the end of the season. Obviously, our tips could change between then, depending if the team gets good form or not. But this is currently based on right now what we think. Faraz will go first through from round 20 to round 27 and then do his finals. Then I will go after Faraz does his. So I'll share my screen right now. I'll get that up and running. Just making sure if you can see that, Faraz.
Yeah, you can see that clear, mate.
All right, awesome. Now, what I might try and do, that might be a bit more clear for people to see. So we'll start it off with round 20, mate. Just list your tips, and if you want to add a margin in there, I'll just select as I go.
Yeah, I think the majority just put it as 8 to 12, but if I feel like there's a certain margin, I'll just tell you that.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, but I think with this first game, Newcastle West Tigers, I think the crazy thing is if Newcastle win this, they go to 10th place, right? So they're not that far yet, and they're 4 against this positive 26. I feel like they're tough for a big win here at home. I feel like they'll win by 24. I hate saying the Tigers because I want the Tigers to do well, but Newcastle just in good form. Obviously, that 6-2 victory against the Doggies.
What was that? The Newcastle 66-point victory, yeah.
I'll put Newcastle by 24. I feel like we're going to have a big win.
Newcastle by 24? Awesome.
Yeah, so we go on to the next game, the Broncos Dogs. I'll be at this one, bro. It's a bit of a tough one. I do have Brisbane winning, but it could be closer than what people expect. I'll go Broncos by 12. I feel like being at Gold, it's the first time in a while they've been playing there in a while. Obviously, a few key outs, Pat Harris not named. I think the Bulls will be up for it, but I think Brisbane get the win. And then for the next game, Seagulls and Cowboys. This is honestly a tough one to tip. The Cowboys are the favourites, and rightly so, but I'm going to predict Manly in an upset. I sort of feel like I can't trust the Cowboys away from home. I'll go Manly by 4.
Awesome. Manly by 4.
Yeah.
First one.
Roosters and Storm. I wanted to the Roosters, but I just can't. Especially with Munster being there, I'll go Storm by 12. I just can't pick the Roosters. The Warriors and Sharks. I can't believe Warriors are outsiders here, mate. Like at home, Sharks are a bit of a quality side. I'll go the Warriors. I think it'll be tight, especially in the day, but I think the Warriors get the win at home. I think Warriors by 8. And look, I'm going to go Panthers by 24. I want Dolphins to win, but Panthers too far to here. And this is a tough one to tip. I've got Parramatta by 4, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Gold Coast come emerges. But I think just being at home, I'll edge Parramatta. But there's value for Tigers.
Awesome. Heading on to round 21.
Oh, what a cracking game start of the week. Thursday night footy at Winston. I'm going to go the Tigers. I don't know why, but I'm just going to go the Tigers by 4. For no particular reason.
Battle of the Spoon.
Correct. The Warriors and the Raiders. Well, the last time these two teams met, Warriors caused havoc in Canberra and Coke 300. I will go the Warriors at home by 4.
Very nice.
Souths and Brisbane. What a cracking match we got here. Walsh returns to Brisbane. Latrell will be back in South Sydney. Look, I'm being a bit biased here, but I do feel like Brisbane will want revenge. I think Broncos by 1. I don't know.
Broncos by 1. I don't mind that.
The Titans take on the. I'm going. Oh, this is tough, man. I don't know who to tip. Like the Roosters have been convincing, and Gold Coast have been playing well. Like I'll lean towards the Roosters by 4.
Roosters by 4. You heard the man.
Newcastle. I'm going Newcastle and upset here. I feel like there's value ahead for Newcastle.
Ooh.
I feel like there's value ahead for Newcastle. Melbourne have had their ups and downs this season. I went Newcastle by 4. Cows and Eels. Oh, this is gonna be some blood in this match, eh? After last week's prelim, I'm gonna go the Cowboys at home.
Ooh, Cowboys at home. We love it.
Yeah, go Cows by 12. And Penrith to smack the Doggies by 48. Just murder.
Ooh. Panthers to smack the Doggies by 48. We love it.
Yeah. Sharks, Manly. This will be a cracking game, I think, but Sharks at home, I think, by 12.
Awesome. Round 22. Here we go.
Brisbane take on the Roosters. I will go Broncos, and I'll go Broncos very convincingly by 18 points.
Nice. We love it.
Tigers and Rabbitohs, go Rabbitohs by 30. Right.
Ooh. Big win for Rabbitohs.
Storm or Parramatta give it to the Storm, but I will go Melbourne at Marvel Stadium. I'll go by 4.
Melbourne by 4. Awesome.
Raiders Knights. I'm going to go Newcastle and upset here. They love playing the Raiders. They came close last year. They've got a decent record. I think Newcastle by 4. This will be a classic. I'm going to go Dragons for an upset. But Manly are cursing this stadium. I'll go Dragons by 12. They just have a terrible record in this stadium. Manly. And I reckon Dragons will be good for a win. I think Penrith by 8. I think Sharks will show up, but Penrith can have too much class. The Dogs and Dolphins. Dogs hung out in Bundaberg. I will go the Bulldogs by 2. And Titans, Cowboys. I'm going to go the Titans by 4. It's a close one.
Oh, 4. Yeah.
I know that's going to piss someone off, but we'll just go Titans by 4. Roosters, Manly. We'll go Roosters for a big win here. Roosters by 18. That's sort of a smoky tick. Gold Coast and the Warriors. I'll go Titans at home by 4 in the cracking one. Penrith, Melbourne. I'm going to go Panthers by 12 at home. Should be too strong. Cows, Broncos. What a win time, mate. 3 p.m. for Cows, Broncos, and Cows. But I'm going to actually tip the Cowboys here. I'm going to go Cowboys. I don't want to be too biased. Brisbane are going to lose again. I'll go Cowboys by 4. I feel like Cows will show up for this one against each other. Dolphins, yep. Newcastle. I think Newcastle get the job done at Perth by 12.
Ooh.
I think Rabbitohs get a fairly convincing win against Cronulla by 18 points. Eels and Dragons. We've got Eels by 1 to 12. We've got Eels by 12. And Raiders to smack the Tigers. Sorry, Blake.
How much?
48. They put on big wins against the Tigers, bro.
Okay, round 24.
Yeah. So
here we go.
Last year round, so I'll go Penrith by 12. Sharks, Gold Coast. I'll go to Sharks, but I'll go Sharks by 1. I think this will be a close game. Gold Coast give it to the Sharks. Broncos, Parramatta. I will go Brisbane by 12.
You like
Rabbitohs. I know the Dragons were upset last time, but Rabbitohs still shown no snack the Bunnies here. So the Dragons here by 30 points. 30. Tigers, Warriors. Oh, I'm going around New Zealand though. The Tigers. Warriors by murder. I'm just getting this weird bit of just snap them.
How much?
24.
24. We like that.
I thought you were Tigers fans, but it is what it is. Roosters, Dolphins. I mean, who can forget the last time these two teams played? It is in Sydney. I'll go the Roosters by 12. Storm Raiders. I'll go the Raiders upset here. They love playing in Melbourne.
They love playing, yeah.
Raiders by 4. They just got this good. They've got that great record with them. Knights, Bulldogs. I will go Knights 13 plus at home. I'll go Knights by 18. They're just too strong. Round 25. Cowboys, Cronulla. This is going to be a blockbuster. And last time these two teams met, Cronulla smacked them, but they still have a close game to start. I think Cowboys at home.
Ooh.
Cowboys by 2. Will be close. Warriors, Manly. I am going to, interestingly enough, I'm going to go Manly and upset here. I thought it's going to be sort of funny kind of game. I think Manly get the points by 2. Eels, Roosters, this is like a must-win response for both sides. Obviously, as you can see, both are 10th and 11th respectively. I will go Parramatta at home by 4. Whereas Tigers and Dolphins, I'm going to go Tigers and upset here.
Ooh.
I've got this option that one other one that's good, so I feel like this is their game by 4 points. Titans and Panthers, oh look, nothing much more to say. Yeah, Panthers like 30. It'll be too good for the Titans, I know. Dragons, Storm, I'll go Storm by 12. I think Dragons keeps clutch a bit. Knights and Bunnies, we'll go South by 8. I think Newcastle show off. And we'll go to the Raiders for a comfortable win against the Bulldogs by 24.
Awesome. The second last round before finals.
Penrith Parramatta. Oh, this is always a blockbuster, no matter how the teams are going. I'm actually going to go Parramatta and upset, bro. I don't know what you think, but I'll go Parramatta by 4 here.
Paramount by how many?
4. We'll be fine.
Awesome.
Warriors, Dragons. We'll go Warriors by 18. We'll get emotional here. Dolphins, Cowboys. I know the Dolphins emerged victorious last time, but I think Cowboys are too good a 4 right now. Cowboys by 18. Storm and Gold Coast, I'll go the Storm by 12. Roosters, Tigers. I'm sorry, Tigers fans, but Roosters by 48. I feel like they're getting too desperate at this point. Raiders, Broncos. It is in Canada, but I'll go the Broncos by 2.
Broncos by 2. We don't mind that.
Bulldogs, Manly. I'll go Bulldogs and upset here. This is my strong Manly's party. 2 points. Newcastle, Cronulla. I'm going Newcastle for upset here at home. I'm going Newcastle for upset here. I'm going Newcastle by 2.
Newcastle by 2, which puts them into the 8.
Oh, no way.
And the Sharks down to 10th.
Fuck me. Okay,
It's heating up.
Brisbane, Melbourne. I have this weird feeling we're going to rest players. Unfortunately, I think Storm's going to be done by 2 points. Got done with that curse.
By 2 points, did you say?
Yeah, by 2. Seagulls and Tigers. We'll go Seagulls by 18 points here. I think that will confirm the Tigers as your wooden spooners.
They're 16th currently, I think.
Oh, they're last.
But no, actually, yeah, it probably should have them. It's only because the Dragons haven't played yet.
Yeah. Rabbitohs, Roosters, this is going to be a cracking game. Look, they've got this weird feeling, the pattern that it always goes Roosters win this one, Rabbitohs win the one. And in that case, since the Roosters won last one, I'll go the Rabbitohs. Dolphins, Warriors. I'll go by 2.
Oh, okay.
Dolphins, Warriors. I'll go the Warriors here. They're fine. Penrith, Cowboys. We'll go by 12. I think Dolphins will fly up at some point.
Yeah.
Panthers, Cowboys. This is an interesting one. Where are the Cowboys right now?
9th.
And
Panthers, keep in mind, Panthers, at this point, they would have locked up minor premiership.
So with the Broncos losing, okay, I'm going to get the Cowboys for an easy victory. Like 18 points and they'll be in the 8th. This is interesting. So Newcastle, are they still in the 8th?
Yes, just.
I will go Newcastle by 2. I've got this weird feeling they might crumble, but they'll get the job done.
Very
Titans,
nice.
Bulldogs. I'm going to go Gold Coast. I think Gold Coast at home by 12. Sharks, Raiders. So what's the scenario here? Last game of the season. What's the scenario? What's the ladder?
Okay, well, Sharks can't make finals off of this.
Oh, no.
Raiders, if they win, they can go as high as 5th.
You know what? The Sharks aren't even going to make finals at this point. Raiders will upset them.
Very nice.
Sharks not making the 8. Wow.
By how much, Raiders?
By 8.
We like that.
Sharks not making by 8. Wow.
Ooh. Now.
So that's your final top 8. Panthers, Broncos, Rabbitohs, Warriors, and the top 4 Storm, Raiders, Cows, and Newcastle somehow sneak in. I don't know if I have that journey, but that's what my ladder says. So, week 1, it's good to see the Warriors in the finals, but Penrith get comfortable win here. Storm Newcastle. Look, it was fun while last time Newcastle got Storm get an easy win here. Raiders
Actually,
Cowboys.
wait. That finals format doesn't. Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. It says Storm
Yeah.
a third here.
It has that error. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's just an error. This is an interesting one. I'm torn who to tip, but this being in Canberra, I'll go the Raiders by 2. Brisbane, South Sydney. Ooh, Adam Reynolds is former cup. This is a tough one.
At Suncorp, it would be.
Yeah, it would be. Brisbane make the finals after years. It's in front of a solid pack-up crowd, you imagine. My only concern here is that it's a day game, right? It'll be Sunday. See, we don't play good on the day at all. I mean, you've just seen that Titans game, mate.
Yeah.
It's. I'm so torn up. Like, it's a day game. Like, I'll go the Rabbitohs, to be honest.
Ooh.
I think it'll be a bit of a minor hit. Warriors, Melbourne. In New Zealand? That's going to be a beautiful sight, mate. This is tough. Because is Pappy going to be back at any time this season?
He might be, but I don't think so. But apparently he might be.
This is tough, bro. Like, you know what? Let's go the Warriors at home. For the fans. Brisbane, Canberra. Canberra did upset them last time, but in the finals, I think Brisbane will be hurting from last week. They'll get a good win here.
Ooh.
Oh my god, we have to play Perry Bell. Panthers, Broncos. Well, Panthers are like the premiership favourites, but there's something to my boys on them.
We have beat them in Bluebet before.
Yeah.
Can we repeat it?
I know we didn't list them in Suncorp, but we were without Reynolds and lost on 12. It is so, because pretty much in the dominant side, Brisbane do have a point to prove. It's going to be a bit of like spicy battle, you know, Luai versus Walton cover. There'll be a lot of fit. Brisbane can win away, but this is going to take a mountain view of the task. I don't know, man. I'm so confident we can get it done, but it's the fact that it's in Penrith. You know what? No teams won 3 in a row. Let's go Broncos upset.
Ooh.
No teams won 3 in a row in a while, so let's go Brisbane upset here. Rabbitohs Warriors. Look, it was fun having you here, Warriors. We'll be cheering on for you every second of the way, but Rabbitohs at home.
Which puts the grand final to an Adam Reynolds Cup.
Mate, the first week, we can't get enough of this. Like, we might see switch, bro. But, the thing is, these two teams, last time they made the grand final, they got their hearts broken. So there's a lot on the line here. Adam Reynolds, you know, he's got a point to prove against his former side. South Sydney, they've shown his few prelims. There's a beautiful storyline to this. I want to see back the Broncos here. It's not a surprise. They've gotten this far. Got to back the boys here.
He's backing his boys. The right decision.
Yes.
And that'll do us for Raz's turn. Time for me to have an old.
Yeah.
What I can come up with. Knights versus Tigers. I love Tigers. Most people know that, but Knights by 24 for me on Friday night. I can't see Tigers pinching a win there. I've got Broncos. And I've got Broncos by 18 points against the Dogs. Ooh. You know what? Cowboys have been in a good spot of form recently.
Yeah. I'm going Rally because of the Sydney.
I'm going to go Cowboys by 8.
Yeah, that's
it wouldn't surprise me if Manly get the win, though.
Right.
I don't rate the way the Roosters have been going this season so far.
So no hope with Brandon Smith as well? Even with Brandon
not even with Brandon Smith. I still see Storms pinching that one. Warriors are pretty hard to beat in New Zealand. I reckon the Sharks are flat track bullies. I consider the Warriors a contending team. Therefore, they don't make it for me. I've got the Warriors by 18, sort of making a bit of a putting a bit of it on the Sharks. Panthers versus Dolphins. It's hard to go back past the Dolphins at the moment. Panthers at the moment. I don't think it'll be a flogging. I think it's actually going to be closer than people think. But Panthers run away with it in the end.
But if Blue does play somehow, because I think he's on the reserves, will you go Penrith by 1 to still?
If Cleary plays, it's Penrith by 30. Eels versus Titans.
Top one.
Well, you know what? I'm going Titans.
Oh, I like it. I like it. There's
Bit
value
of an
there, bro.
upset, but it's only going to be by 2. Tanner Boyd, very good
Yeah.
goal kicker.
Yeah.
After last
I
week,
like
they
it.
lost in heartbreaking conditions. I see them winning that one. Battle of the Spoon. I've also, just like you, I've got Tigers as well.
Yeah.
But I've actually got Tigers winning well, 18 points. I
Oh,
think.
you're gonna win stadium in Hunt.
Yeah, I
Yeah, fair
think the
enough.
Tigers have the talent,
Yeah.
and there's just a bit of that they'll feel confident against the Dragons, I'd imagine. Warriors versus Raiders. I've got the Warriors in New Zealand. It's pretty hard to go past them in New Zealand,
Yeah.
but only by 4 against the Green Machine. Broncos, Rabbitohs. I'm going to go to Bunnies. I love the Broncos. It's hard to tip against my team. I always tip them every week, but
Mate, now you're making me feel less confident.
I don't know. The Bunnies, they get everyone back.
Do you
but
sort of feel like it's more of that like Sunshine Coast factor? And if it was Suncorp, you would go Broncos with Walsh back?
if it was Suncorp, I'd go Broncos with Walsh back.
Even honestly, I even think a call would have been so much better because we've been playing there before. A call, like not like I don't know how Sunshine Coast works.
Well, I would have even Sunshine Coast. I would have probably gone us if even if they had all their stars back. If we still had Ricky and Flegler, apparently Flegler's going to be back, but Ricky isn't.
Yeah. And then like obviously if like the way if Smoothie is playing like the way he is, then like yeah, I've even said on comments like if Smoothie does that against the top tier side.
Actually, you know what? Draw. Absolutely crazy one. We're going to go a draw there.
I like it.
Completely random.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the Titans at Seabus. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I think they put a number on the Roosters. I'm gonna go
Wow.
Titans.
Okay.
Newcastle get the upset over Melbourne by 8 points. The Cowboys. I'm backing the Cowboys at North Queens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back them by only 4. But I reckon they'll do well. Panthers, they're too hard to not bet on
Yeah.
to win this one. Panthers, they'll put a number on the doggies. I'm going to go 38.
Yeah.
Sharks versus Manly at points bet. You know what? Manly upset.
All right. Yeah, fair enough.
We'll go Manly by 2. Very close game.
Nice one.
I reckon they'll pinch it. Broncos versus Roosters. After the draw match they had last time, Broncos bounced back. This will be Broncos' biggest win again this season again. That's not against the Tigers by 30 points. Tigers versus Rabbitohs. I'm gonna go Rabbitohs still. I think Rabbitohs by 24. It's hard to not go them.
Yeah.
Storm at Marvel should be pretty simple. I've got them by 8. I think Eels will put up a fight. Knights versus Raiders at GIO. I've got Knights in upset.
Yeah.
I rate the Knights this season. I reckon they're going well. Dragons versus Seagulls. I've got the Seagulls there again by 18. Dragons just haven't impressed me this season. Panthers will beat Sharks, and Panthers will put 48 on them. If I could go more, I might. I'm going to go the Dogs. They really impressed me the other night. I'm going to go the Dogs. I'm going to go them by 8 against the Dolphins. Cowboys versus Titans at Seabus. I'm going to go Cowboys. But I actually reckon it's going to be by 1. That's going to be a pretty close one. Now, here goes Roosters versus Seagulls. As long as the Pride fiasco doesn't happen again, I've got the Seagulls. I'm going to go them by 4. Titans versus Warriors. I've got the Warriors at Seabus. They're pretty hard to go past, but I've only got them by 4 as well. Panthers versus Storm. This is going to be an upset. Storm to get this one by 2.
Yeah.
I've got. Oh, that's a tough one.
See, the thing is though, like this game, we should be the favourites, but it's sort of that game where it's like, oh, Brisbane should win, but it's like it's at Townsville. Cowboys will have a lot to play for. Get one back on revenge. Like I still think I probably tip us, but it's like more the fact that it's a danger game. Like this is a true danger game for us.
I've got the Broncos by 1.
Yeah.
Either way, if Ricky's back, I reckon we should.
Who kicks the field goal? Reynolds.
Reno, yeah. Or if not Reno, Reece Walsh for his first field goal.
Oh, I like that.
Or first field goal in Broncos.
I don't think Man can kick field goals, or am I wrong with that?
Man might be able to. I think if not him, though, Walter. I know Walter's is okay.
Walsh is a boomer.
Dolphins are the home team in Perth. I'm actually going to go the Dolphins here. As much as I rate the Knights more, I just have a feeling. Rabbitohs also at Perth.
Yeah, double header.
Rabbitohs to deal with that better. Eels
Eels.
to get a big win on the Dragons.
Now for the Dragons last one with that with the point against.
Yeah, and Raiders. I'm gonna go Raiders by 2. Raiders by 2. There's that one. Panthers versus Seagulls at Four Pines. Ooh. I don't know. I feel like this could be Seagulls, but I'm gonna go Panthers.
You just can't trust them anywhere.
It's hard to. It's always hard to tip against Panthers.
Yeah.
Sharks, Titans. I'm gonna go Sharks at points bet.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get a big win. That's gonna get them back into the 8 for now. The Broncos at the Gabba can't really do much wrong there against the Eels. I'm gonna go Broncos by 24. I think that's a fair. I think Broncos will just put it all out there. Dylan Brown, I think, will be back from his sidelining for touching people. But Rabbitohs, I'll have them up next against the Dragons. Like you said last time, Dragons got the win, but Rabbitohs will get it this time. Tigers versus Warriors. Tigers' kindness will pay off. They'll be one of the only teams to beat Warriors in New Zealand this year.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon their kindness of giving losing a home game will sort of get them over the line. Sort of good karma sort of vibes. Dolphins will get their second win against the Roosters this season, which will, I think.
You just don't rate the Roosters at all, mate.
I don't rate the Roosters at all. That'll put Roosters out of finals contention for sure.
Yeah.
Raiders at Amy Park. I do rate the Rain. Oh no, not by 18. Sorry, I do rate the Raiders by 4. Knights as well. They'll stay in the race with a 24-point win over the Bulldogs. Not quite 66 points, but oh well. Cowboys versus Sharks. Cowboys, they'll get payback from last time. They'll win by 2 against the Sharks. The Warriors at Mount Smart will have a bounce back. They'll win by 24 against Manly.
Yep.
Eels versus Roosters, I've got to go the Eels here. I've got to go the Eels by 18. Tigers versus Dolphins at Combank. Oh.
This is a weak game.
You see, because Tigers play pretty good at Combank.
They pushed Dragons. I know that was Dragons last year, but they did push them a bit.
Yeah, I'm going Tigers. But Tigers by 8. They'll get just a simple win. Not too convincing, but not exactly sort of late win.
To be fair, though, they did compete with Cronulla there, so yeah.
Yeah. Panthers absolutely flogged the Gold Coast. Dragons versus Storm. I've got the Storm there. I'm going to go the Storm by 2. I reckon it'll be a pretty close one. Knights versus Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs will get the win there. Poor Knights. They're just sitting outside the 8. And Raiders versus Bulldogs. At GIO, I've got to go Raiders. And I'm going to go them by 1 though. Next up, round 26. Panthers versus Eels. The Eels will finally get one of those victories, just like they always do against the Panthers around that time of the year. The Warriors will win at Mount Smart by 8 against the Dragons. Dolphins versus Cowboys at Suncorp. I find it pretty hard to go past the Cowboys, so I'm going to go with the Cowboys there. I'm going to go Cowboys by 18 at Suncorp. Storm versus Titans at Amy. You know what? I'm going to go Titans upset.
Yeah, fair enough.
Except
what?
No. By two. I was playing around. Alliance, Roosters versus Tigers. I really still don't rate the Roosters this year. I really don't.
You don't think that's a bit too harsh on them? Like they can't beat the Tigers? I'd love to see it, but they did come close against Manly. I feel like they're going to win at least one more game. They're not that bad.
Tigers by 1 for me. Raiders versus Broncos at GIO. I've got the Raiders here. GIO, it's tough. It's but oh well. I've got Raiders by 4. Bulldogs versus Seagulls. Bulldogs will get a win.
Yeah.
They'll win by 2. Knights versus Sharks. I think this decides who makes finals. I'll just double check. Yep. If Knights win, they go 8th. If Sharks win, they go 8th. It's a tough one. It's at McDonald Jones Stadium. Knights are contending for the 8, which means they're contenders, which means Sharks cannot beat them because Sharks can't beat contenders for shit. So Knights in 8th place. They're going to win by 1. Nico Hines is going to miss a field goal. Wait, this is not the final round. Never mind. Sharks can still make it, ladies and gentlemen. They can still make it. But the teams who are currently out of it, I think it's Bulldogs, Titans, Dolphins, Bulldogs, Tigers, Roosters, and Dragons. Manly, they can still make it, except no, actually probably with 4 of them again.
So those teams can just enjoy the bye trip already.
Yeah, so 11 through to 17 pretty much can't make it. Broncos versus Storm. I dare to believe. Broncos by 8. Got to back the boys in. Seagulls versus Tigers. Seagulls will get a win that will put them right up near the 8, but it won't be enough. They're going to win by 30, and they're going to fall short just on 4 and against of the 8. Roosters versus Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs take this win, and they take it by a big... No. We'll go 24. Warriors versus Dolphins. Let's see. Warriors are on 36. Warriors are on 36. They haven't looked up top 4 yet, so they'll be playing their full team. I'm going Warriors by 4. Panthers versus Cowboys. Panthers will be resting their full team. Cowboys into top 4.
Oh my god.
Oh my. I'm not too sure how I feel.
The fifth. You read it?
Oh yeah. Okay, well, Cowboys up to 5th for a home final, though. I mean, Raiders haven't played yet, though.
If Cowboys didn't make the top 4, that would be my spoker to win it. If they didn't make top 4, like make the prelim or something.
Bulldogs versus Titans. End of year. That's C-Bus. I'm going to go Titans. I'm going to go them by 18.
Yeah.
Sharks versus Raiders. I'm going to go the Raiders in a really, really tight one, which we'll see that round through. So my top 8 is Broncos, Panthers, Warriors, Raiders, Rabbitohs, Cowboys, Storm, Eels. Knights miss out, Seagulls miss out, Sharks miss out. Ooh, Titans just miss out as well. First week, Broncos, they learned from their mistakes against the Raiders.
Yeah.
The Rabbitohs beat the Eels. I'm not sure how Eels even snuck in there. Cowboys to win against the Storm, it's a bit of a weird one.
I actually agree with that one, to be honest.
Well, if they go to 6, though, at Queensland Country Bank, like they did last time.
Yeah. They snuck the Storm last time.
Panthers will easily, not easily, but get the win over the Raiders. Raiders versus Cowboys in New Zealand. Sorry, Cowboys fans. Got to go with the Warriors there. Raiders, Rabbitohs. At GIO, doesn't really matter. I've still got Rabbitohs there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Broncos, Warriors at Suncorp. Give Broncos the W to send us through to a grand final. Panthers versus Rabbitohs.
Again, you can't write the script. I love this matchup. I love it.
I love this matchup so much. Whenever I see it in prelims in the grand final.
Dude, South get revenge here. From a Broncos fan, who would you love to play? Right? Who would you rather play? And it's not about
I'd rather play Rabbitohs in the grand final.
Who would you like to play and beat them in the grand final?
Oh, I'd rather play and beat Penrith, but if you're saying the grand finals played tomorrow, you either play Rabbitohs or you play Penrith. I'd play
Rabbitohs definitely.
But I reckon Panthers get the win. Experience.
So just before that as well, that game would probably be our core because would that change your mind or you still go Penrith?
I'm still both would be at the core. I think I'd still go Penrith. Not sure why I said that would be at Suncorp. I'm pretty sure that'd be at the core. Oh, actually no.
That would be Suncorp.
The only reason this wouldn't be at Bluebet is because Bluebet's too small for a prelim. In the grand final, my heart says Broncos, my head says Panthers. So obviously I'm going to go with my heart to say Broncos, but if I was tipping with my head, it would be Panthers. But Broncos or Panthers, one of them will be a grand final winner. Pretty much what Faraz and I've said tonight is either Broncos, Panthers, or Rabbitohs to win it.
I feel like if we win, the whole club will love us for that moment.
Yeah. As William Pearson says in the chat, Broncos haven't beaten Melbourne Storm at Suncorp since 2009. Yes, I do know. Only reason I tip them is because I am tipping with my heart. So Broncos, your grand finalists.
There's always something new, eh?
Exactly.
Don't forget, we were close last time.
Records are made to be broken. That's what I say. But no, that's perfect. So make sure you take your screenshots so you can tell us how wrong we actually are going to be. Whoops. No, I don't want to promote alcohol. No thanks. But anyway, that's the ladder predictions. Faraz, do you have anything else you want to talk about before we head off?
Nothing much, pretty much. I think that's summed up. I think this is going to be a great end to the run of the finals. Look, obviously, a lot of sides I want to see do well. Hopefully, the Broncos don't fall off like last time. This is going to be such a cracking game. I just feel like teams like the Cowboys, Raiders, they could all be dark horses. Obviously, you've got your contenders right now with Brisbane, Penrith. It's going to be a cracking finish. I can't wait to see how these bottom tier sides will go. There's still a lot to play for, and good luck to everyone.
Yeah. Thank you so much for us for being on tonight. Hope you enjoyed, man.
Yeah, no, it's always good to obviously.
And thank you to all of you who tuned in to watch. Very true. Absolutely love it. If you want to see more like this, by the way, I'm so sorry we haven't posted for close to 3 weeks now. We're just trying to see what direction we go with the podcast. Obviously, it does take up a lot of time. And before we head off, I just wanted to announce that to make it public, I'm not leaving the Final Siren podcast, but I am starting a channel to sort of just do my own thoughts and opinions on stuff. It's going to be called Sports. Sorry, let me just check the name of it. I completely forgot. I'm not sure how I've forgotten. I made it today. But the name of it is called Sports In Depth. I'm going to be posting possibly tonight or tomorrow on my first video, which will be 5 reasons why the Penrith Panthers could become the most dominant team of the NRL era. If you want to see content like that, make sure you go over and follow Sports In Depth. Until then, we'll see you on the next episode of the Final Siren podcast. Follow our Instagram to stay updated, and we'll see you then. Cheers.
Catch us.